Yes, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, of course. I'm going to start soon. I do personal readings on my Instagram if you're interested in a personal reading. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want to base this reading on anything. I guess since I haven't naturally picked up on a topic, I'm just gonna go with it. So okay, so I already saw the 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. So there could be something here. This theme of like manifestations and like what makes you happy keeps coming throughout the readings. My readings are 45 and it includes tarot and oracle, and it includes as well a question. So yeah, this theme of like wanting to be happy, like doing what makes you happy, keeps coming through here, and like standing your ground. Okay, there could be issues with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, King of Wands. That fire energy keeps coming through. That could also just be the full moon energy too. 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and a Swords. Okay, so there could also be a bit of anxiety here about a solid foundation. 4 of Wands is mostly like home situation, okay, like environment, but I'm mostly feeling like this is like a solid foundation within yourself. I feel like there was a bit of not of a sturdy foundation for you when it came to like you feeling like what's the word? Not firm, but feeling secure, like security, like feeling secure in like yourself or in like what's going on around you here. Okay, so let's see exactly what needs to come through picking this freaking deck up. Okay, so what messages need to come through this time for the collective? What else needs to come through at this time? Okay, so we got the 8 of Wands, but it fell out in reverse. So fire energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do feel like it's so interesting. This low-key is tying into that one message that I just put out about that song by Young Pinch. So I feel like with the 8 of Wands, you know, usually it's like things moving at a rapid pace as well. It could also deal with communication, but I'm more so feeling like, you know, there could be certain things that are coming into your path to slow you down purposely so you can somewhat look at the bigger picture here, okay? Yeah, the Hermit. Yeah, so you can take a step back and like reflect, okay? Virgo energy. 8 of Swords. Yeah, because there's something here that is preventing your seeds from really growing here, and I feel like this is why you needed time to step back. There was some kind of anxiety here, and I do feel like this is more of a mental struggle than anything else. With the 7 of Pentacles, I love the way that they describe the 7 of Pentacles in this deck. I wish I could remember it off the top of my head, but basically she in this deck, the 7 of Pentacles is described, you know, it's so freaking funny, bro, the Magician right after that, the Magician. So yeah, there's definitely something you're manifesting here that you're wanting to attract, but it seems like it's not happening, whether it's someone, something. Okay, I do feel like, sorry guys, the 10% thing came up. I'm gonna try and make this quick because I'm at 10%. I didn't know. Okay, but we're at 8 of we have the 8 of Swords out, so 8. Yeah, I feel like you're taking this time in to reflect, because you need to put an end to the cycle that's going on within you. Okay, in this deck, the 7 of Pentacles is kind of described as someone that has put so much hard work into it, but it was like it came through struggling, it came through sacrifice, it came through putting a lot of work in. Okay, this could also be like you're on your journey to self-love here with the 2 of Cups right after. Yeah, and then the 3 of Wands here, like finally opening up to yourself, the Fool. Yeah, finally being open as well to like not feeling like you need to have the control over all the time in your life, not feeling like you always need to know what's next or what's gonna happen in order to feel like things are gonna be fine and things are gonna gonna be okay. Like sometimes it's okay to go into the unknown and not like always be sure of what's gonna happen next year, but knowing that at the end of it all, like eventually things will come together how you desire them to, how you envision them to here. Oh, be careful what you wish for is playing. So yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, you are going, it's like, I feel like for some of you guys, there's a new beginning starting for you from something that you have been desiring here. And this is why there's this time period of you going into hermit mode and feeling like things aren't working out, or feeling like, you know, like it's just a lot going on mentally. This is why there's this time period of you having to take a step back here, because, you know, be careful what you wish for at the same time. Like, it's like either you decide to keep moving forward and push through this mental struggle and this mental, like this anguish that you've been going through. Oh my gosh, my throat chakra, dude. Or you know, give up. And I feel like with the Fool, you know, I feel like you're gonna take this leap of faith regardless. You know, it's like you're not going through all this pain for nothing. With the Seven of Pentacles here, like you're deciding to like not let it all go to waste. Whether it's literally just not giving up on yourself, you know, it doesn't always have to be something big. But yeah, Nine of Pentacles, like on your way to really finding that independency, feeling established, feeling secured within yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that, you know, is independent and that has that, you know, has the bag secured basically. And I feel like this is what you're moving towards here, okay? Not being afraid anymore to take leaps of faith, to follow blindly and let your faith guide you, okay? Let me actually get this deck's tarot booklet thingy, because the Seven of Pentacles, it keeps calling my attention, and I feel like I need to read the actual definition. Okay, so this deck like does add its own meanings on top of the traditional ones, and they explain it so well. Like, I just can't explain it how they do off the top of my head. Okay, so I've worked hard in my body and flesh to get where I am today. It took time. I knew it would, but it bore fruits. Yes, it did. Look at my red ballet shoes. Look at my tiara. I am acclaimed on the world's stage. Hard working pays off. I don't like how they worded that. But hard working pays off. It always does. Remember that. If you've worked hard on something, reward will come. Be sure of that. Stay focused, concentrated, keep a long-term view. Right now, I'm taking a break. Yo, I literally was saying at the beginning of this reading that this hermit, this time period of you taking a break, like, is literally so you can finally bear the fruits of your labor when the time is right. But it's also a time period of reflection to say, like, okay, like, are you going to keep going with this hard work at the same time? Because, hey Diamond, so at the same time, like, is it like, are you going to let all your hard work go to waste, or are you going to keep going? Because I don't feel like this repayment of all the work that you've been putting in is gonna come instantly. It's not gonna be like instant gratification after you come out of this time period of rest, okay? So stay focused, concentrated, keep a long-term view. Right now I'm taking a break. I'm back at my Swan Lake among my own people, but the break won't take long. Soon hard work will start again, and I will stop till my tiara becomes a crown. Oh, I won't stop till my tiara becomes a crown. So I feel like, yes, like with that Nine of Pentacles energy, like I was saying, like I feel like you guys have been working really hard to, you know, really gain your independence here. I feel like some of you guys are really working to like level up just in general. And some of you guys might have felt really disappointed because it wasn't happening as fast as you wanted it to. You weren't seeing your manifestation come as fast as you'd like it to. So it was a bit of a struggle here, okay? And not only that, but it felt like you were facing like certain obstacles after obstacles, or it was like letdown after letdown here with the Four of Pentacles here with the Justice card here. But I feel like things are finally balancing themselves out. So it's like in this song, It's like, yeah, I feel like, okay, I feel like this is a remake because it sounds like completely different from the studio version. But anyways, back to the reading. I feel like a path is opening up for you here with the Eight of Cups, but there is things that you do need to break away from and break free from here with the Five of Wands, okay? Yeah, mental conflict keeps coming up, bro. It's like you're so passionate about something and you're so ready to go to when I'm on these freaking... Sorry, I was checking the time percent too. Okay, so, hey, I'm going... Okay, thank you, Diamond. I'll be waiting for your message, okay? But Seven of Cups here, okay? Yeah, back to confusion and not knowing like exactly how to move forward. Just in general, it's like you're torn between two things here. It's like, yeah, it's like two paths even for some of you guys, or like between two people, two options as well, or as well like knowing like the reality of the situation and then like knowing as well like what it could be. Like it makes you feel like, you know, so bleh, like I don't know how else to word that, but like so distraught to a certain extent, because it's like I know what's coming, but then at the same time it's like, why isn't it happening yet? And like that mental state is what keeps you, you know, in that state of confusion. And it's because you had a hard time like not being in control, letting go of control. This is just a general collective reading, so it's whatever's coming out. There's no topic based onto this, but so far it's about, you know, finally, like basically, wow, the Lovers, so weird that you started talking about like connections, crush, friends, and family. That's so strange. Okay, Gemini energy here. So yeah, for some of you guys, it's confusing because of the relationships that you hold with certain people. For some of you guys, it's like, you know, that your part of your journey will be a lonely journey till you get to the top, you know? It's only at the top kind of thing. And like it's like having to walk away from certain people here, having to know that you can't always be there for certain people. You know, sometimes people need time on their own. Sometimes, you know, they need their own time to grow, and you can't, you know, help someone grow, if that makes sense. You know, like it's always seems to be like for some reason I saw like a flower like in a super dark room. I'm seeing the Beauty and the Beast flower too. Okay, let's not stay stuck in tarot for too long, because I did want to go in this and I don't want my phone to die before we finish this reading. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had like a charger, but the only charger I have is my computer charger, and my computer's not here. So, and my freaking tripod thing broke. But what was I saying? Yes, so torn between like all these things that are going on mentally. A lot of things, it seems like a lot of might be happening as well in your physical reality, but I feel like that's also reflecting like what's going on in your head. So it's funny that for some reason I'm seeing like mushrooms, like fairy stuff. Like I'm seeing like maybe you guys read like fairy stuff, or like you might be dreaming like about like forest scenarios. I don't know what the heck. Okay, take a time to breathe out. So back to that pause. It's like you gotta hit pause before you can play again. My throat chakra is starting to act up again. So it's like you had to hit pause before you can play again here. The answers you need are coming, Gemini energy here, okay? Back to Gemini energy. I didn't clarify this Lover's energy, but I mostly just feel like it's, you know, being torn between things that you love here. Like, it feels like you have to pick. And I feel like to a certain extent, you're so tired of always having to sacrifice something for another thing, if that makes sense. Like, if it ain't the relationship, it's the friends. If it ain't the friends, it's the money. If it ain't the money, it's the family. If it's the family, you know, it seems like it's always something like that. Like, it's like, there's always something. Like, why can't I just have a good, rounded life where everything's just there? You know, it kind of seems like that kind of energy, okay? But I feel like eventually things will start to come together, but you can't stay like hovering over these situations for them to start to like grow on their own over these people, you know? Yes, slow down to speed up, bro. You gotta press pause to be able to play again, you know, to digest. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. Yeah, some of these people, they have work to do. It's not that these people are meant to be in your life, but some of these people, they got work to do. They have to close their own karmic cycles, just like you had to retreat and go within and, you know, assess what's going on around your reality. These people do too. So it's not that they're like not meant to be with you, or that they're not meant to be a part of your life or anything like that. You know, these people, sometimes it's hard to let people go because you love them so much, but it's necessary because they gotta find their own way. Just like you had to find your own way. You know, it's hard to like see things clearly when you have people in your ear too. So this could also be towards you, you know. Don't let your past hold you back as well. Like, you know, if these people aren't ready for your journey, the journey that you're embarking on, it's time for you to separate yourself from these people. Because I see that some of you guys are embarking on a journey of success, of freedom, of experiencing things that you've never experienced before. But you can't let these people's fears be applied to your life, if that makes sense. I do feel like some people are projecting their fears onto you, and so that in return makes you feel fearful of like, oh, is this the step? Like, I know this is a step that I need to take, but is it a step that I'm ready for? But it's because other people, you know, are low-key projecting onto you. Like, are they actually ready for something that's that big of a step in their life? I'm going to, like, swipe down to check my percentage. We're at 5%. We're good. Okay, so let's see what else has to... Dude, I hate that. Like, I feel like that's low-key a metaphor because... it's like, you know, being fearful of something coming to an end. I feel like that's low-key what this lover energy is about. Like, being fearful of, if you let it come to an end, will it be the end? You know, this could be friends, family, or a literally romantic suitor. If you let this come to an end, if you let the feelings go, will they actually leave forever? Okay, what other messages need to come through at this time? I also want to use this other deck here. So believe in the impossible. Yeah, I feel like right now the thing as well that is kind of making you feel torn between, like, it's like, it's not even torn between two people. It's just so strange. It's like torn between the life that you used to have and the life that you know is coming as well. Like, it's like you've been working so hard to level up and to be a better version, and so you can attract a better lifestyle, better life, like a better reality for yourself. And it's like, I feel like your ego and your higher self, it's like you're torn between being the highest version of yourself and still like the person that you used to be, you know, because it can get hard to like close out those cycles. But believing in the impossible, because luck is on your side. I definitely feel like something is going to be happening soon once you learn to surrender, you know, knowing that, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be, and not being afraid of letting go. It's like as well, like, you know, no matter what obstacles get placed in front of you, you know, the devil may work hard, but God works harder, you know. Jeez, let me take a sip of water, bro. What the heck? This song, what is this song? Limits by Bad Omens. I feel like some of these people are literally pushing you to your limit as well. As you have some relationships that are hard to let go, there's some relationships that are really pushing you towards the edge, bro. There are some relationships that are literally having you like overflowing about to the point to like, you know, just like let it all out type. Yeah, so I feel like some people though that you are having around you, or that you did have around you, were not the best for you either. Okay. Thank you. Wow, I cannot read your name. Living on day, one day at a time. Thank you for like sharing the message. Yes, this is collective. Okay, so any last messages? We have the heart chakra coming out here. Yes, okay, so some of you guys as well are having your heart chakra finally open. Okay, some of you guys are realizing that a lot of the things that you have been through in your past have made you turn a bit cold, but this isn't who you've always been, you know. Like, no one is born into this world cold-hearted, you know. I feel like you've always gone through so many things, relationship-wise, love-wise, that have made you low-key turn cold. And like, it was the way that your inner child learned to protect itself from all these people, you know, to not admit that to a certain extent that you love these people so much that all the things that they would do would hurt you. You know, I feel like to a certain extent you learn to turn your emotions off to be able to keep moving through life. This song, Limits by Bad Omens, bro. I'm telling you, that's a song that relates to this reading. I wish I could like read the lyrics right now. Any other messages that come through at this time for the collective? Any last messages? But yeah, yesterday's live is posted on YouTube, just so you guys know. If you guys want to join me on Twitch, I'm going to start doing live readings there. So we have, what is this? Work through your feelings. Yeah, wow. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I need to go in within and reflect. And I see that, okay, in the time period of you going in and reflecting, like, not only will you be dealing through the mental trauma that you have been like dealing with, but as well like the emotional trauma of like the stuff that you've been through in your childhood. You know, I feel like some of it might be hard to remember, some of it might be hard to, you know, really go deep within about. But I do see that this was also helping you move forward in such a way that will help you, like, in a way, basically. Gosh, why it's like some of these things are like hard to remember to a certain extent here. Some of you guys might have always ran from these memories too. What the heck is playing right now? To add. But open up to change, attend to the details, seeing the bigger picture, and then go for it. Yeah, keep your heart open. Yeah, it's like a cleansing of like, or like not a cleansing, but like a purging of sorts. For some reason I'm hearing like water, like rain. It's not raining. Yeah, it's not raining. I heard like a bunch of like hard rain. I'm hearing that one song by Bullet for My Valentine. I think that's what the band is called. My tears don't fall, they crash around me. That song. Honestly, I feel like when it comes to the stuff that you've been through, some of you guys are meant to really be healers and like heal these kind of things so you can know how to heal others. And it sucks because it's like, you know, well, I think that why am I speaking like this, bro? It's like such doubtful energy, bro, and I can't stop like covering, like it's like so much crying. Dang, bro. But anyways, let me center my energy because it's like, okay, back to the reading. It was like an emotional, like overwhelming feeling of like a roller coaster, basically, of like remembering like the good times that you had in your childhood, but also remembering the bad. It's like you're finally opening yourself up to actually like digest everything that went down when you were a kid, you know. And I feel like that is going to like open up so much for you because it's like finally you surrendered. That's part of surrendering, you know, to the divine, to what happened in your past, and no longer being afraid to actually face those demons that you have been through in your childhood. Some of you guys, trigger warning, you know, might have dealt with some serious things like within yourself, like, you know, self-harm or eating disorders or, you know, like abuse in any form, you know. And this could have even been from literal family members, you know? Gosh. Sorry. Like, the emotions are very overwhelming for this part of the reading. But I do see that you opening up your heart chakra in this way is what's helping you finally, like, shift your mentality and not viewing the world as... not viewing the world as such a dark place anymore. And I feel like you were very naive to this thought pattern that you had. And it was definitely affecting your manifestations because all you saw as a kid was arguments or just people backstabbing people or people betraying you or people doing you dirty. And it was like, oh, that's what you knew the world to be. And you were so confused because you literally were a vessel for unconditional love. And it seemed like you were placed in like the darkest abyss in this freaking earth, surrounded by, you know, people that literally didn't know what love was. And so I feel like this is why you were meant to be a healer to a certain extent for some of you guys that, you know, really had to go through such dark times in your life, because you were put through these things so you can help other people, because you were strong enough to be able to actually step back and take the action to heal. You know, some people can never do that. Some people can never step back and analyze and go through it because, you know, it's so much more easier to run. And I feel like you will be encountering a lot of people that, you know, don't understand why people become addicts or why people do this or why people do that. And it's like, well, you will know both sides of the same coin, and you will know how to deal with that trauma, and you will know how to literally heal the collective because of you literally knowing both sides of the same coin. You know, you've been through it and you also overcame it. And you also witnessed it and stuff. Like you were, you know, you saw a 360 of everything. So if you've been wondering, like, if some of you guys want to be even therapists or something about kids here, some of you guys might have even been afraid to have kids because you didn't want them to, like, experience what you went through. Some of you guys were literally afraid of building your own family or having true love because or what you witnessed within your own family cycles. Oh, that was heavy towards the end, bruh. Where am I at percent? Alright, so we're at 3%. So I think I'm gonna end it there so my phone won't die. But yeah, okay, some of you guys are meant for bigger things that you could ever imagine here, which is why you might be called to, you know, kind of separate yourself from the pack, separate the herd from the pack here, because these people also need time to grow. Especially if you were in those families, you know, not only are you triggering the people around you to finally start to see what's actually going on, but they also need that time, just like you did, to like basically go through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, I posted yesterday's too, but for some reason TikTok isn't showing that video on like my TikTok feed, because I posted it on TikTok too. But yes, this will be posted on YouTube tomorrow. So yes, guys, please, if you can, join me on Twitch, because TikTok is low-key hurting my soul. Ugh, they're making me sad by treating me this way. But you know what? It is what it is. We gotta keep going, you know, we ball. Okay, but anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's live. That's why I'm just going live right now, because they low-key banned like all my videos for some reason right now. Don't know why they hate me so much right now, but yeah. Okay, so that was today's reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.